Why do we suffer at the hands of these politicians? Don't you know politicians work for you?
Hey!
You're the boss. You hire them and you fire them. Look how they campaign. You know what they do? They audition.
Yeah!
When you put them on the
Hello,
job, if
Talk
they're not
Labor
doing it,
fans. We're back. We've been off the air for a little bit because of the virus again, but we're back and we're doing what we do. So I want to bring you up to date on everything that's going on. Okay, we're going to start with them crazy ass Republicans. If the Republicans get their way, and if they can get the votes to pass these bills that they're talking about, that they don't just affect African Americans and Hispanics. This garbage affects everybody in the United States, meaning that if you vote, they can throw out all of your votes. Black, white, male, female, doesn't make a difference. They can throw them out. In other words, they want to get rid of democracy because they can no longer justify their existence. So they try to come after you now. And you got to be aware of that. You got to be aware of that. You got, in this country, you got 70% of the people that are very happy with and pleased with the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and what he's doing. You got 30% that's out there trying to scare people, dare you to do it, I'll kill your family. It's just the same garbage that they did back in when they had the so-called Revolutionary War. It was nothing but treason. But this is what they're doing now. They're trying to frighten people into do what I say or else. And you know what? You know who's behind all that? Vladimir and his little group. Because they can't destroy the United States physically. So what do? They come after you and try to get you from the inside. They are trying to destroy democracy. Wake up, people. Wake up. Okay, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about these clowns because, it's not worth it. But what I want to do is talk about what's going on in Chicago. You got so many people that's being murdered, shot, killed. Folks, that's not an accident. This is happening because the police want it to happen. Chicago is ranked the worst agency in the United States when it comes to solving crimes. You can't tell me that they are that stupid and cannot solve crimes. If you recall, look at some of my old tapes, you'd see that I was telling you back then that as soon as you see some of the videos, as soon as you get see some of these cell phones, you're going to see what's going on with these policemen killing our people. Nobody believed that because they didn't see it. Well, now you see it. And you see what's going on. And one guy, he was just so bold with his, with George Floyd. He said, you looking at me, so what? I'm still going to kill this Negro. And that's what they were doing. I'm saying to you now, police are encouraging these shootings, a lot of these shootings that you see in Chicago and around the country. Now, I'm not going to say that these people, these numbnuts that's running around here shooting people are innocent. I think they should be locked up and thrown up under the jail. But the police don't want that to happen. And I want you to take a look at this clip right here. You'll see what I'm talking about. These cops, and this is an undercover cop. He's telling you what's going on. Take a look at this clip.
4:30.
Today, a whistleblower lawsuit filed against the city of Chicago and several in the Chicago Police Department.
It alleges retaliation when Police Sergeant Mark Vanek complained about what he calls wrongful and unlawful use of deployment of CBD personnel. At issue during the unrest in June of 2020, when officers were assigned to protect the city, Sergeant Vanek alleges his team of drug and gun crime investigators sat at Guaranteed Rate Field. But what caused Vanek to send a memo to Police Superintendent Brown was a then lieutenant who allegedly deployed a team of officers to guard his house in Bridgeport.
I think he shows the frustration of all rank and file members of the department and how the command staff treats them.
Attorneys for Sergeant Vanek tell us he's on medical leave, but when on duty, he can't work undercover, so he did not want to appear in person. He did share an audio statement.
Those above the rank and file continue the do as I say, not as I do attitude and try to silence those who voice concerns. The culture of the Chicago Police Department must change in order to protect us all, the officers and private citizens alike.
Chicago police would not comment on pending litigation. The city's law department also would not comment. In the meantime, an attorney for another police sergeant tells us she was interviewed by the Office of the Inspector General regarding her assignment at the lieutenant's Bridgeport home in Chicago. Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, and we're back. And listen, you see what I'm talking about with the Chicago police. I mean, this is going on all the time. You see it, you're not paying attention to it, but it's happening. Y'all gotta stop it. And what they do, they turn around and try to make it look like you're the problem. You know, you won't talk to the police and you won't, do your job. We pay you $80,000, $90,000 a year, not for you to be sleeping and paying the having police protecting your house and not the people. But here's another one I want you to take a look at. This is our representative down in Springfield, Welch, took over for Madigan. I think this gentleman is sharp as a tack. When media tried to come after him, he has the answer for you. I want you to listen to this tape and you see what I mean. It's like they're trying to blame, again, all the killings on the black people. No, there's a problem here. There's a big problem. He's gonna talk to you about it. Take a look at this clip right here.
These numbers getting better.
How soon, well, Mr. Speaker, how soon would you expect that we'd see a decline in the violence?
Well, obviously I can't say. I'm not a law enforcement expert, but I do know that the folks that have come before the General Assembly say these violence prevention tactics that Bruce Rauner got rid of when he was governor were very helpful. And we're putting those things back in place. We're putting the infrastructure back in place that was torn apart by Bruce Rauner during his term as governor.
You're talking about like the violence interrupters, the people on the street corners trying to stop the retaliatory killings?
Absolutely. Those were critical tools that were used to help reduce violence that our Republican governor got rid of.
All right, you see what I was talking about, right? This guy, Welch, I really like him. He's sharp. You can't pin him with this garbage. And let's watch him. He's gonna be pretty good. He showed you where a lot of this stuff, a lot of the crime protection was dismantled by the former governor, Brown. And, they had nobody talked about it. Media hadn't said anything about it. Media, to me, does a lot to, try to keep people fighting each other so that they can make money. They don't tell the truth. For instance, you had Joe Biden go into Afghanistan, bring out 140,000 people. He left 100. He said, we're gonna go back and get them. But all over the media, they didn't talk about the 140,000 that he brought out. He left 100 of them, and he left, and he went back and got those. Well, you had one of them that got shot and killed. Oh my goodness. That's the kind of stuff that you got going. The media has just really cowed down to that kind of reporting. Has to stop. It has to stop. Only people can stop it is you. Don't let them get to your head. That's what they want to do. Just judge things for yourself. And one little thing happened. I'm looking at, I was talking to someone and they were talking about Tiger Woods. And the guy said, well, you know what? He may be the greatest ever, but he's one of the rottenest human beings I've ever seen. This is a Negro. You notice I said Negro that said that. And the question is asked, what do you mean he's the most rotten? Well, I mean, he's rotten. And my question was, tell me why he's rotten. Because he had an extramarital affair? 90% of the men in America has had that. John Kennedy, is he rotten? Eisenhower, is he rotten? Now, Tiger Woods has done so much for kids and done so many things. It just made tons of money. But they come at him and attack him, and this Negro is carrying that out, saying, oh, he's one of the most rotten people in America. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Don't let people get in your head like that. You know, you can think. You can think. Okay? Now, we're going to trip on because we got a couple things we want to talk about. I want to talk about the golf outing that we just had to make sure kids get the opportunity to get scholarships. And I want you to take a look at the clip. But I want to talk to you a little bit about it because the Infinite Scholar Fair is going to be October 21st. This is what we had every year for the last year or so. Because of the virus, we had to do the virtual. And we still got a lot of scholarships out. But we're scheduled now to have it at Dunbar High School. And it's going to be on October 21st from 10, basically to 7 o'clock. But we have a break in between there. And I want you to come out. I want you to support. You'll be hearing about it. It'll be on radio and other places. We'll be announcing it. And one of the things we did, we had scholarship golf outing. And what we did with that was, you know, we give out, as most of you know, we gave out in 5 years, we gave out over $40 million in scholarship offers. But that's for kids from high school, like juniors and seniors. It doesn't cover like kids that's already in college. And we found that even though we give out tons of money for juniors and seniors coming out of high school, there are kids in college that need some help sometime. So we had a golf outing this about a week or so ago. Turned out great, and we raised money to give to kids that are in college that may need some help. All they had to do is write out an essay, and we picked the winners, and we picked 2 winners and got quite a bit of money. And this is what we're going to be doing from now on to try to help them also. Okay? So I want you all to check that and make sure you get out and support Infinite Scholars. Like I said, October 21st. That's on Thursday. And it's going to be at Dunbar High School. Okay? All right. Now, I want to get to this because I know most of you are waiting for it. And I'm going to give you what I got. And that is on the lawsuit that I filed 1,000 years ago. The judge said that he was going to rule on October 25th. He said he's not going to keep postponing. This is the new judge. Came in and said, not now. He sent us a letter. And I showed you the letter the last time I talked to you. To show you that he said he's going to rule on the 25th. Now, up to this point, I think today is about the 19th of September. And he hasn't changed yet. He hasn't come back and said he's going to get a postponement, and you know. So I'm hoping that this goes through on the 25th, like he said. I can't see anything that the Chicago Transit Authority can do that can postpone or prolong this lawsuit anymore. If they do, you know, it would surprise me. They've exhausted just about everything they can, and we're still standing strong because they violated our constitutional right, our state constitutional rights. And we're looking and we're hoping that the judge rules in our favor. Now, I believe he will, but you know, you never know. You want to make sure that you don't get yourself out on a limb. But I do believe that the judge is going to rule in our favor. I do believe that it may be done October 25th. He said he's not going to go any further with that. So it's about time. It's about time. Okay? All right. I'm not going to take you long because I'm probably going to come back if it is a ruling. If there is a ruling, whether it's in our favor or not, I'm going to call along with the CTA Pensioner Coalition, call a meeting, have everybody come down, and everything will be explained to you. Everybody we can get down, we're going to have come down. Okay? So be prepared. If anything jumps off, I'll try to get back to you via this podcast here, okay? But right now, this is where we are. And, you know, keep your fingers crossed. I think we're doing okay. We're going to be doing okay. And, hey, I know stay positive. Just stay positive, okay? Now, you've been looking at Talk Labor with Jerry Williams. We're going to see you again real soon. If not before, then certainly after October 25th. Okay? Take a look at this and we're going to see you again. Talk to you.
But you see me every day. Have no idea how I feel around your way. You're a whole vibe. Baby, they don't understand you, but I do. Right in front of your eyes. Take a breath and notice me. I like you. Somebody wants your love. Somebody wants your love. Yeah. Somebody wants your love. 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 Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You should be with me, I just wanna let you know. Hit you when I'm on the way, when I'm at the door. Let me take you anywhere that you wanna go. Kiss you on your neck, let your dress hit the floor. Baby, you got a glow, and I love it. I kiss your lips, taste your soul, let me touch it. Take you from the shower to the bed to the floor. Let me give you everything you've been waiting for. Did it make you feel like you never felt before? I ain't talking about a night, I'm talking forevermore. 'Cause baby, you got a glow, and I love it. Yeah. I kiss your lips, taste your soul, let me touch it. Somebody wants your love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody wants your love. Somebody wants your love. Somebody wants your love. Somebody wants your love. Somebody wants your love.
make the right choice.